I'm gonna have to you're gonna have to pick a favorite. Like, what was your favorite group, year, ensemble, and like, what made them stand out to you? Why, you know?
I don't have I 2000 Blue Devils, and that makes me sound like an old guy. But I had so much stinking talent in that group, um, and there were so many things that went wrong the week of finals that had nothing to do with the front ensemble or the pit. It doesn't have to be a foo-foo term, but you know, um, there were so many things that happened with there was a bass drummer that got caught smoking pot by the police, and we spent the entire day of finals trying to rewrite the show because we were missing a bass drummer, and then he showed up on the field at finals and played,
Um,
and me and Scott Johnson are sitting there going, what just happened? It was, I loved 2000. I loved all the groups. 1993 was my first year actually full time with the Blue Devils, and I had a small group. I had 7 people in the front ensemble, and we made it work. Well, we had 8, and I had to throw one out because she decided to go to a concert instead of showing up to rehearsals, and it was like, okay.
that's kind of crazy. That's
Yeah.
weird.
And then the next year, 94, we had I had more people than I could take auditioning because we did a really good job in 93. So, that's on the performers, and some of that's on me, and whatever, and blah blah blah. But I'm a lucky boy. I've had the experience of having some great people, and I think as an educator also, you have to learn how to explain things to people and reach every student, because not everyone understands things the same way. So if you just throw out the same terms to all the students, they don't necessarily all get it. I mean, something I wanted to talk about was one of my best students in the world was this guy Josh at Clovis West High School in California, and we were the first WGI percussion ensemble that won indoor drumline. Josh had cerebral palsy, and I figured out how to rewrite his part so he could play in time.
Wow.
And it was just figuring out, how his body reacted, because he was really smart, but his body was always, depending upon the tempo of the music, his body would be like a count and a half behind. Like he couldn't get his body to react at the right time, and he would get so frustrated. I was like, I'm just going to write him a different part, and it was the same part. I just changed the timing of it, and all of a sudden, bam, and we win the state championship, and it's things like that in music that are so beautiful. It's wonderful.